What's up everyone, it's day 29 in the Big Brother 24 house, and this just in, breaking news, Jasmine is vertical and up and about for the first time in a long time. Y'all remember when Grandpa Joe got out of bed for the first time in 20 years in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Well, there's only one appropriate way to start today's video. I never thought Jasmine would walk. I don't like watching Nicole talk. But now the scooter's out the house, and Kyle is Alyssa's spouse. I never thought I'd see the day when Jasmine was up and about. Hooray, she likes to eat butter beans. Alyssa and Kyle wanna get it on. Nicole and Daniel make me on. Taylor likes to eat lots of Lays.
With the Lays?
Jasmine's lost the scooter is gone now, Jasmine has a cane. Tomorrow night, Nicole, she will be on a plane. Folks, we've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Alright gang, now right before we get started, if you haven't already and you want quick, concise and fun live feed updates on your YouTube feed, come on, why wouldn't you? Hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button and the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live on the channel. Okay, let's jump right into it. Again, let me just reiterate with the songs, I do them for fun, I do not take myself seriously, so before you think of putting a comment in saying, Tom, you can't sing, I know I can't. I do it for a little bit of fun, guys, and I figured, you know, since Jasmine got up and out of bed and started moving like Grandpa Joe, let's have a bit of fun with it, right? Because, I mean, Grandpa Joe getting out of bed after 20 years doesn't scream financial fraud at all. It does. But anyway, Jasmine's up and about. She now has a cane, and she is doddering around like she's in a retirement home in Florida. And she came down the stairs, because the scooter's officially gone now. Thanks for the memes, scoot. And she is, I don't want to jump to a conclusion, but I think she's milking the cane. She's doddering around, you know, like she's hunching her back over and kind of shaking her way down the stairs. And do you know what? I feel like it's going to be a fun couple of weeks, and it's not to make fun of her, but she does milk it. Like, that's just my opinion. I do think Jasmine milks it. I've seen people already calling her Grandpa Jasmine on the on Twitter and on social media. So there you go, folks. That's a big update to start off the day. Jasmine's scoot has officially gone. They have officially forced her to start moving around. So Jasmine is now equipped with cane, and she is now Grandpa Jasmine. Alright gang, now I'm assuming a lot of you have heard about Kyle and his shenanigans with Alyssa. He has officially caved, as we discussed in yesterday's update, and he is indulging in the life of Alyssa. Now, this so-called Showmance is doing the rounds on social media. People are very, very, very expressive on how they feel about this, because Kyle all of a sudden has gone from potential winner to straight up simp. And I say simp with my chest, and I say it in capital letters, S-I-M-P. He is all of a sudden, you know, I've seen him clips of saying that he's going to spend all of his money on Alyssa, and like, I get it. I'm a hopeless romantic. I get it, but I mean, like Alyssa, like that's where it confuses me, because you can tell that Kyle's definitely a hopeless romantic. He is somebody who is, I think he's got that kind of, you know, rose-coloured spectacle thing going on. So I understand that, because I'm very much like that as well. But Alyssa doesn't scream to me hopeless romantic, so that's kind of why I feel a little bit sorry for Kyle. I feel, and I could be wrong, but I feel like he's jumped in at the deep end here, and all of a sudden he is letting Alyssa get in the way of the game. And it's so disappointing, because Kyle was playing so well. He was, there's my biggest fan, folks. I think he has screwed himself. He hasn't screwed Alyssa just yet, if you know what I mean, but he screwed himself in this scenario. Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle. Say it with me, guys. Kyle. He has already talked about, when I've seen him having chats with Michael, saying he hates the phrase of, you know, when we get down to 7 and stuff like that. And it's starting, you know, making me worry a little bit that he is putting Alyssa before the leftovers. Now, that doesn't mean I think he's going to take out Taylor this week. Nicole is still game, set, match. She's gone this week, I believe. But next week is a different game. It's going to be pivotal, because I think we're going to need Joseph, Turner, or Taylor to win head of household to keep the peace. Because if Kyle wins it, Lord knows what he's going to do. If Alyssa does it, again, anybody on that side of the house, Jasmine, Daniel, you know, it could be a disaster. Again, Michael is somebody who's kind of, he's got his own head as well in this game, because he's got Brittany he is focusing on, I think, more than the leftovers. Of course, even though Brittany's in the leftovers, and he has had those conversations with Kyle about, you know, when we get down to 7, so that makes me panic slightly. So if we want the leftovers to kind of have longevity in this game and actually get ready to stick it out, we need Joseph, Taylor or Turner to win head of household this week, because of course Monty can't win. Oh Lord, I mean, do you know what though? I mean, I'm grateful for this, because it gives us more to talk about and it makes an exciting season. Like, this for me has been the best season in, I know we started out a bit rough, but past couple of weeks have been literally the best season since, oh my God, I would go back far. And I know people are going, say 20, Tom, say 20, but no, I'd go further back than 20, because I mean, unless you were a level 6 fan, I don't know if we necessarily enjoyed 20. I wasn't a big level 6 fan. I like some of the people within level 6. Some people I didn't. I like in level 6. I like Tyler in All Star. I like Tyler afterwards, because I feel like I grew to appreciate his game. I was just mad that they were dominating during 20. But I liked Rachel, who got blindsided really early. She should have gone further. And we're Twitter mutuals now, which is like the coolest thing ever. And I liked, God, would I go as far as Casey was a good winner, but she's a little bit. Yeah, but anyway, you get the picture, guys. Things are exciting, and there's lots to speculate and talk about and what have you. But the key point is, if you want the leftovers to succeed, we need Taylor, Joseph, or Turner to win head of household this week. Joseph is determined to keep the leftovers strong. I've seen people all over Twitter. I didn't necessarily say this myself, but apparently he, you know, gave Kyle that talk at one point of, you know, don't think with your dick, think with your head, which is the talk that Kyle needs, because it becomes very easy in that scenario when you've got Alyssa onto you 24/7 to start thinking with downstairs rather than upstairs. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm glad Joseph's got his head on straight and thinking we need to keep our heads in the game. But Nicole has expressed how she is out to get those people now. She seems very, very aggressive in when she talks about people. I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, she's basically saying she's labelled them the sorry 6, and she said they're going to be sorry that they crossed me. And she's like, first to go Monty, second to go Brittany, then Joseph. I'll put Joseph on the block and watch him crumble. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you, Nicole, but you're going to be out on that stage tomorrow night talking to Julie Chen, Moonves, and hopefully she'll be calling you out on all your behaviour. Because Nicole has expressed time and time again she likes when Julie holds problematic house guests accountable for their actions. I hope Julie follows through with that wish, because the genie in question, I really hope, grants that wish tomorrow night, and Nicole is held accountable for all of the things she said and all the things she's done. Now, Alyssa and Kyle continue to flirt and flirt and flirt some more. It's all... I turned the feeds off at one point because I couldn't be bothered. It was late on anyway, and I couldn't sit and watch them just stroking each other, and it's mindless. It's mindless. Like, don't get me wrong, I love love, but I don't know, there's just something about them, you know? But anyway, I turned it off and I went to watch Captain America The Winter Soldier, because I'd prefer to watch that than Kyle and Alyssa doing their thing. I don't think they're going to have any action in the house, but if they both make it to jury, they're going to Pound Town. We've had the Pound this season, but they are going to Pound Town in that jury house if that happens. Yeah, 100 million%, and that showmance will last as long as, well, when it gets outside the house, yeah, that showmance is going to last as long as Steve from Big Brother 20. It's there ain't much more to say on that one, folks. Nicole continues to talk through things like, you know, she's not here for the drama and all that stuff, and she doesn't regret any of her actions. And this is the one that got people going. She goes, I'm 41 years old. That actually trended on Twitter. Nicole is 41. I think people were shocked. But anyway, that is, in my opinion, quite a interesting trait. When people bring up their age and start to always go, you know, I'm 62. You know, it's like they're justifying why they know more than you, you know, or they know better. Just because, and this is no offense to anybody older here, just because you're 52 or just because you're 62 or 41 or whatever, it does not mean that you are more experienced or you know more than somebody else. At all. That really irritates me. Like on a personal level, I think it's because we see there's so many older people who don't know, but we also see younger people as well. You know, people around my age. You know, going, I'm this. I know more than you. Age is just a number, folks. That's how I see it. Listen, it's an indicator of how long you've been on the planet, but it does not mean anything else. It does not mean that you know more. It does not mean that you are more experienced. And, you know, just because you're younger, it doesn't mean you're better than somebody who's older. Just because you're older doesn't mean you're better than somebody who's younger. People who bring up their age irritate me. I do not like that. It comes across quite narcissistic in my opinion. It's like, you know, I'm better than you. And it's like a throwaway comment as well. It's not like it's a digging in deep one. It's just quite a passive one, you know, of, I'm 41 years old. Automatically, we are supposed to agree when she says that, yeah, Nicole's 41, of course, yeah, that's great. Let's give her loads of respect for that. No, it doesn't matter what age you are. There could be somebody who's 3 years old that's had more experience. There could be so. Basically, you get the point, guys, and I'm pretty sure the majority of you will agree with me. It's a throwaway comment that you don't use unless you... Well, I think she's unintentionally being passive-aggressive, and that's how narcissists work. I don't think they don't realise that they are saying certain things to people that will rub them up the wrong way, and thus they will never take accountability for their actions. I'm not 100% saying she's a narcissist, but she certainly has narcissistic traits, and I think a lot of people are starting to realise that for sure. And I know I'm not a therapist, I know I'm not a licensed whatever, but I think it's easy and well, not easy, but I think it's fair for people to pick up on certain traits and kind of assume, or not assume, but kind of put two and two together and go, yeah, that's quite narcissistic. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. Please let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll just give a couple things to shout out for myself. I'll be a little bit self-indulgent at the end here. Please check out my latest video on my new channel, Culture Cocktail. We reacted to another Fleetwood Mac song. It was beautiful. Stevie Nicks' voice is amazing. I can't get over how good it is, so please check that out. I'll put the link in the description to check that video out, and please subscribe while you are there. And also, you can become a member of TV Talks with Tom by pressing the join button. Also in the description, there's a link and there's a join button down there anyway, where you can get tiers and get like a cool little Donny next to your name, and then Dr. Will, Danielle Reyes, Janelle and Kesa, all that wonderful stuff. But amazing, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single last one of you. In the meantime, I hope that you're staying safe, staying positive, staying healthy out there, and remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Say it with me, folks. Good night.